Third down and 20.
Said, let's get into the Week 16 picks. Steed, let's start with your dog of the week this week.
My dog of the week. I think I said it. Let me pull up the line real quick, but I was hinting at it. Golly, my Wi-Fi sucks.
Also, nice pick with the Bears as your dog of the week last week. Nice.
They're fighting.
Red end money line.
They're fighting. So my dog of the week this week is going to be our team. I'm going to take the Raiders. This is on Saturday night, 8:15. I know what we just said about the Dolphins. I still don't think the Dolphins are going to make the playoffs, and this is the reason why. I like Raiders +3, +135. Yeah, like the Raiders are still technically in it, aren't they?
They'd need a whole lot to go their way, I'm pretty.
All right, so they're just going to play spoiler here. Like, they're going to still believe they can win this game. Now, it's a tough game for them because isn't Derek Carr still out?
Yes, I believe so.
But I like the way
playing on Saturday.
Yeah, well, I liked how Mariota played in the Thursday night game. And, he's gotten over a week of preparation now, too. And their defense is their defense, but like maybe they can find a couple like holes with Tua or something like that. But just like out of a team upset, I think the Raiders are still capable of beating a lot of good teams in this league, and I like them this week.
All right, so for my dog of the week, I'm going to be taking the Panthers money line over Washington football team. You're going to get a banged up Alex Smith that's playing because I doubt that they send Haskins out. A whole strip club situation with Haskins. I mean, I think Ron Rivera would rather go the Broncos route of not playing a quarterback than to play Haskins at this point. So I think they're going to be sending out a banged up Alex Smith. You got a shot of Christian McCaffrey returning this week. And at the end of the day, this is a Panthers team that has lost so many one-score games. I think they finally get a matchup that they can get that win that they've been fighting for, and I think that this week it does happen for the Panthers. So I'm going to be taking them as my dog of the week over the Washington football team, who I think has a great chance to choke the division in the NFC East.
Yeah, they really like it. That NFC East is just getting messier and messier. But my next pick, I'm going to be riding with the boys, dude. The Falcons +10.5 against the Chiefs. I know the Falcons are the Falcons, man, but at the end of the day, I still like the Chiefs. To me, like the last couple weeks, like they're just not. I mean, they're still winning so many games, but like it's just. They're putting up 30 points. Like them. Because that game, even before you really happens a lot for Falcons. I'll ride it.
Yeah, that is one thing I will say is that the Chiefs have been winning, but they have been winning a lot of close games. I mean, if you look at, we can just count their last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 games have been one-score games, with their 2 blowout wins. Their 2-score wins have been against the Jets, against the Broncos, who they historically blow out almost every week, and then the Broncos came back a couple of weeks later, more recently, and only lost by 6 points. They beat the Bills by 9, and then they beat the Ravens by 2 scores and the Patriots by 2 scores, but we all knew that Patriots game was a lot closer than it actually was. So really, in this second half of the season, they haven't been blowing anyone out. It's been a bunch of close games. They have been winning those games because, surprise, surprise, the Chiefs are good. But I think you're right in the fact that the Chiefs may be getting too many points here because they've just been playing a whole lot of close games, and they're a team that starts off fast but has been letting teams kind of creep back into football games towards the end. We saw that with the Buccaneers, and we saw that with the Saints. So I actually do like that pick. I'm not going to be telling. In general, I kind of like a lot of the dogs this week. The
Too, I
dog
was looking
spreads.
at it. Yeah.
I'm going to be taking the Giants plus 11 against the Ravens. This may be a bait, but I just like the fact that the Giants seem to play everyone tough, and I think this is just too many points. The Ravens have had an easy schedule, but the Giants, they should be getting back Daniel Jones this week. I don't really know the status of Bradbury. I think they get him back this week, though, right?
I'm not too sure.
I'm not sure. If they don't get him back, I'm less confident in this pick, but I'll take 11 points for a Giants team that I think is pretty well coached. I just think it's a little bit too many points for the Giants. They got a good front seven.
Yeah. My next pick, I'm gonna be riding with the Broncos plus 3.5. I know the Chargers are now they're starting to kind of play decent ball, kind of like maybe they save Anthony Lynn's job after we put him on blast, win the last 2 games. And I know Herbert's on fire and all that, but I still think this Broncos are one of the better teams against the spread all year. And I give me the points, man. I think this is going to be a close game with and without. And really kind of like the Broncos with an upset here. Maybe I should take them my dog week, but no, I'm gonna ride Broncos 3.5.
Yeah, you're right. The Broncos have been kind of a spoiler to the spread a whole lot of weeks. They're inconsistent, but I do think that Vic Fangio does a good job that defense and getting that football team to prepare for games. My next pick, I'm going to be taking the 49ers plus 5. Not a huge fan. I wish I got another point, but at the end of the day, the last matchup was close. Yeah, the 49ers are banged up, but Kittle could be back this week.
Huge.
The Cardinals have been kind of shaky the past couple weeks. They've been a team that has not been playing incredibly good football, but they've been kind of just coming out on top in some of these games. I just think that the 49ers are a better coach team than a team like the Eagles, and that this game could be closer than people think. I'm not a huge fan because the 49ers could easily lose by 10, 7 points, but 5 points for a divisional matchup that historically has been pretty close, I'll take it.
All right. I'm gonna ride with the little rivalry right here. Eagles versus Cowboys. I'm gonna take Eagles -2. I understand the Cowboys have been playing better ball of late, but at the end of the day, I still think the Eagles are they're fighting for something, and maybe Jalen Hurts has some success against this defense. This is always a close game. It's one of the better rivalries in the NFL, but I'll ride the Eagles this time. Give me the 2 points.
All right, my next pick, I'm going to take a teaser, a 6-point teaser. I'm going to be taking the Rams plus 7.5 against the Seahawks, as well as the Panthers plus 8.5 against the football team. Just a classic little Wong teaser here. If you don't know what a Wong teaser is, it's not sexual. It's just this guy, his last name is Wong. He made a teaser, and they're pretty good. So check those out if you're interested. But yeah, just taking that Wong teaser, getting some dogs that I like this week up to 2 scores. So I'll take that and run.
Nice. Dude, I'm gonna do this strictly because I don't like the Packers, and I'm taking Titans +3. Sunday night, Titans +3. Give it to me. Like we said, we were both saying the Titans are not legit. I mean, when we do NFC next week, I'll give you a little foreshadowing. I'm gonna pick the Packers are not legit. And
Who saw that coming?
I'm gonna pick the 1 seed at the NFC is not a legit to win the NFC. But yeah, give me the Titans +3 here. I like the money. I'll ride with that. Tannehill, like you said, top 5 quarterback this year. Honestly, if you want to get down to it, battle of the top 5 quarterbacks this year.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my boys this week. I'll take the dogs. I wish I brought up the figure before the episode, to be completely honest, but man, you don't see the Steelers as a home dog too often, especially an 11-3 Steelers team as a home dog. So I just think that the value is really good here. I get 2 points. So I will take 2 points as at a home Steelers game around December, big game. Tomlin, I think, is going to get the boys to play. Juju should be done with the damn TikToks. So let's stop TikToking and start winning again. Give me Steelers +2.
Tomlin did say he'll talk to Juju about the TikToks and the dancing on the field.
What is up with Steelers receivers and doing this stupid bullshit? Like, I love Juju too, but can we chill with the bullshit dancing on people's logos all the time? I'm fine with it after a touchdown, but when we lost 2 straight games, chill with the freaking TikToks.
Well, he probably just thought the Bengals were a lock, so he's like, "All right, I'll make a quick TikTok, get a couple million
it's just
likes."
To start putting a target on your back, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like, completely fired up to play that game because you danced on their freaking logo.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm a coach, I would have shut that shit down first time he did it. It doesn't matter if we're 16-0 or 5-11. You know, like I'm not doing that. You're just giving the team an extra like motive.
Yeah.
You know, my next pick. We're about to see if we already know they're legit, but like, you know, Bills -7. If you blow out the Patriots, you know, you beat the Patriots by more than 7, you should have almost everybody convinced in the world that you can win the Super Bowl. So I think, and I've already said they can. So I'm going to ride with it. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. Bills -7 Monday Night Football. Give it to me.
I'm going to be taking the Rams +1.5. At the end of the day, I think it's going to be a close football game, so I will take points. And I think it could be really similar to their last matchup where Russell Wilson continues to struggle a little bit. Their running attack is not as good as it was earlier in the season. I just kind of like the value here. I think I'd rather do Rams money line, but I'll take 1.5 in a really close football game. I just think that there's not going to be as many points as people think this football game. These are 2 struggling offenses going head to head. So I'll take what I believe is the better defense.
All right. I like that, you know, especially like I think a lot of people are going to be on the Seahawks after, you know, the Rams lost to the Jets.
I think that was just a trap game, though. I'm not going to hold that too much against them. Dude, to be completely honest, like, the Seahawks and the Jets defense, this is going to sound ridiculous, but the Seahawks defense is basically just the Jets defense with a couple star players.
Jamal Adams, Bobby Wagner,
and Dunlap. Like, it's basically just the Jets defense, but they have a couple really good players. That's what the Seahawks defense feels like to me.
I will say, like, I'll take any corner on the Jets. Give me any corner on the practice squad of the Jets over Trey Flowers.
Lamar Jackson. Get the real Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, give me Lamar Jackson, dude. God, like, I just think Trey Flowers is just such a bomb. Like, if he was on my team, like, I think I'd rather have Isaiah Oliver over Trey Flowers. That's how much I think.
That's a lot coming from you.
I know, and I crap on Isaiah Oliver all the time when he's just on the field. I'm like, there he goes, man. He's just horrible. But I just think Trey Flowers is god awful. I want to make one more pick, dude, but I want to do where like I fade you on one, but I don't want to take Seahawks and I don't want to take the Colts because I don't want to take the Steelers because
I got one more, so you can bait me on this one if you want. I'm going to be taking the Bucks -9.5 against the Detroit Lions.
I was kind of thinking like to take the Lions too, so this works out perfect. Yeah, give me the Lions 9.5. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that this Lions football cooked. I don't know why. I just wanted to fade the Lions. It was a stupid pick. I really regret it because it put me.
Well, they covered a week ago.
500 last week, which stinks because the Chiefs didn't cover. just letting teams back in the game. The Chiefs not covering that -3. So give me the Bucks. The Bucks, I feel like all year have been a team that they're able to beat up on weaker opponents. Lions defense is just, it feels like they're in shambles. They let up 46 points to the Titans. Titans were able to do anything they wanted. I think it's this week with the Bucks. I feel like Tom Brady and that Bucks offense is basically going to be able to do whatever they want. And yeah, the Lions can cover if they're able to put up 30 points, but I'm not sure the Lions are going to be able to put up 30 points.
Who knows? It's 9.5 though. Like, I know they didn't cover.
I don't know. I just feel like the Bucks are going to 42 points. So, like, go ahead.
Really?
Go ahead, Lions. If you can score 32 points, take my pick. Take my money.
That's true. Yeah, ride with it.
But that's all my picks for this week. You done with your picks? You want to take any more?
Yeah. Dude, I'm looking at my picks now. I chose all underdogs besides one pick, and that was the Bills -7. Week 16 is dog.
I told you I like a lot of the dogs this week. I feel like this is dog week. Everyone's on the favorites for the most part. I feel like this is a spoiler week, man. I think the dogs are legit this week. Hopefully they are, because we took basically all dogs. We basically have the whole board of dogs.
Yeah, this could go very wrong. This could either go very right or very wrong, because like when you fall into these week 16, week 17 games, is like, you know, the underdogs are just like, because you have the teams fighting for the playoff spot, like just trying to get in. They'll play some crappy team, and that crappy team will come out and just beat them. It's just like, dude, why are you doing that, bro? But like, I like it. Let's go, dogs, baby.